All right, so here we are. We're going to do some extra help on doing some conversions. Again, with metric conversions, really all it is a moving of the decimal. It's a moving it to the left, moving it to the right. So here's our metric conversions. And again, I'm a big fan of recognizing the prefixes. We have our base, 10 to the 0. We have the larger ones, which is 10 to the 3rd, 10 to the 6th, less 10 to the minus 1, 10 to the minus 2, minus 3, minus 6, minus 9, and minus 12. These are, of course, larger than the base, and the ones below are smaller than the base. Now, these are kilo, mega, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico. This helps us get going in terms of recognizing how to convert. Let's do a few of these. If I wanted to convert 85 centimeters and I want to know what that is in micrometers, okay, micrometers from centimeters to micrometers, I like to go centi minus 2, micro minus 6. Minus 2 to minus 6 is a 4-place move. Minus 2, even though it's 2, negative 2 is a larger number than negative 6. So therefore, here's my larger than. Negative 2 is larger than negative 6. That looks like an arrow going this way, and that's exactly what we would do, is we'd move it 4 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 8, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes sense. We have 850,000 micrometers in a meter. Let's do another one since it's a practice problem. How about if I compare? If I want to compare, let's say, which one's larger? Compare which is larger. Okay. I have 129,506. Let's say it's I don't know, how about watts? And we compare that with versus. Let's compare that with 209.3 kilowatts. Now, if you just look at the numbers, obviously 129,000 is bigger than 209.3, but we need to recognize that they're not in the same unit, so we can't compare them. So you can only compare when they're the same unit. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. If I want to do a conversion, and I could convert either one, let's go ahead and convert watts to kilowatts, and then we can compare. Well, a watt is 10 to the 0. It's a base unit. Kilowatt is 10 to the 3rd. Why? Because the kilo is 10 to the 3rd. This is a 3-place move, smaller to larger. 10 to the 0 is less than 10 to the 3rd. So we're going larger is this way. So we're going to be going to the left 3 places. 1, 2, 3, which means when I write this number in kilowatts, it's going to be 129.506 kilowatts. If I want to compare that to which one's larger, well, obviously this number 209.3 is larger than 129.506. So there are your conversion practices.